to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Wheelan, and this is The Song, a show that features songwriters and their original songs. And today I'm very pleased to welcome Belle of the Fall.
There's many words and they're all true. The one I fell in love with you. The one we laughed, we cried and danced. Some worlds had other places. There's one way we never met. At least it hasn't happened yet. There's even one where we are friends, but the tension never ends. I want you to fly to the world that satisfies you. Go there knowing I often think about you, if only for a night. We could find forever, may this be the night. Many worlds collide, as many worlds as there might be. In one you fell in love with me, in one you always run away. Most of them you decide to stay. There's one where you're always blue. There's nothing I can say to you. In a few you're forever young. Wish I could find my way to one. I want you to fly to the world that satisfies you. Go there knowing I often think about you, if only for a night. We could find forever, may this be the night. Many worlds collide, ooh. Satisfies you. Go there knowing I often think about you, if only for a night. We could find forever, may this be the night. Many worlds collide, many worlds collide.
This next one's called Two.
hold your breath and close your eyes. One time. Two is all it takes to make us all. Two is all you need to rock and roll. It may be hard to find, but I believe love can be blind. One time. You won't get very far if you're never on the line. You find out who you are and you take a chance to fly. Two is all it takes to start a fight. Two is all you need to set things right. It may be hard to find, but I believe love can be blind. One time.
Do one more. This one's called Earthbound. It's actually the title of our debut album.
Things sure have changed, they seem about the same as of now. Context differs, meaning beyond any doubt. Flying, we can't feel the ground for now. Through me, you see through me. I'd like to know how. I can hear you thinking out loud. Doused in definition, we nearly drown. From the highest point, we're still earthbound. Flying, we're coming back around for now. We only crave what we can't have now. How do you misplace something you've never found? Answers surrounding us, so we can't figure out. Flowers in broken pieces, they're all taped together somehow.
those songs were really wonderful. I really enjoyed them a lot.
Thanks
I'm
so much.
so glad that Eugene Foley, your agent, contacted me about having you on the show.
Yeah.
He always sends good, really talented people my way, which is nice. Yeah, very nice. Now, maybe you could start by telling us about how you first met. Because it sounds like you've been playing for years together, many, many years together. You're so polished, but it really hasn't been that long, right?
We've been playing since last July.
Wow.
And do you want to tell the story, or should I? About Riverboat?
You can go for it.
Yeah. We like to say that we were. It was years back that I was the captain of a riverboat, and Julia was on the front deck.
Uh-huh.
She fell overboard, and I happened to jump in to save her. And we swam to shore, and before we got to shore, we realized we were actually a duo, and we'd be Belle of the Fall. So that's how it all began.
So you were producing her album at first, but you weren't considered
There's that
a duo.
story too, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was producing her album. She came to my studio, On Deck Sound Studio, which is in Litchfield, Connecticut, and to produce her solo EP. She'd actually already picked another studio, it turns out, but she was forced to come and do one last tour. Thankfully she did, because she chose On Deck, and the rest is kind of history. We did the album. We set out as two separate solo artists and did a couple of tours where I was still playing as Tracy Walton. She was still Julia Autumn Ford, and I started sitting in on some of her set. And as we started to sing together, we realized that, people kept commenting on the kind of interesting timbre it created, and certainly we kind of feel that. So we decided to form Belle of the Fall.
Yeah. Now, you're both songwriters.
Yes.
Have you co-written any of the songs?
The last song we play today, I think we're playing Diamonds in the Rough. That was a co-write. The one before that was a bit of a co-write. We kind of usually have like someone who writes most of the song, Diamonds in the Rough is the one we actually strictly co-wrote. I wrote the music, she wrote all the words and the melody. Most of the time we'll come with a 80% done song and have the other chime in. The one Nothing Left to Lose, which will be the next one we play, we actually wrote in the van on our way to South by Southwest. So that was a co-write as well.
Now, Julia, how long have you been writing songs?
Since I was seriously, since I was 16 or 17, 16.
And how old are you now?
I just turned 20 last week or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a few years anyway.
Yeah.
Well, what was your first song? I thought you wrote one when you were a kid.
It was like 2.
What was it called?
But
You were like
it
2?
was called, yeah. It was called Potty Potty No No, but it wasn't actually about the bathroom. I just didn't have a big vocabulary, so I kind of used all the words that I could think of. I was in my car seat at the time, and I had like a little German Shepherd dog toy, and then like a little Barbie thing, and they were going back and forth. And yeah, Potty Potty No No was those were 2 words that I heard often.
That?
So
The video with it?
yeah, my mom got a little too wild with it. She made us do like a rock version, and there's a bunch of crazy versions of that song out there.
I haven't actually heard it. I gotta feel like I need to hear it now.
No, I don't know where those tapes went.
So really, just really comes natural to you to be a songwriter. I mean, you've been doing it since you were 2, really. You said 16, but really more like,
those are
that's
just,
when
like,
you
goofy
probably
songs,
considered it a serious thing, not just playing.
Exactly.
Yeah. And now your voice is really, really beautiful. And I want to quote somebody here who has been on this show and whose voice I love her voice too. Lexi Weege. She was on with the Women's Songwriter Collective. And she says, Julia's voice is like a fishbowl filled with cotton candy and fairies. That's quite a way to put it.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, so that's great. And the two of you sound so good together.
Yeah, we appreciate it. We sing a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really the I guess there is no secret really.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just that we sing a lot, you know. Mm-hmm. We constantly sing in the van. We probably sing at least 5 days a week, if not more. We tour a lot. We just did Wisconsin and back. We did Nashville and back. We're out now doing some New England dates. So there's stretches like we drove from Knoxville to Connecticut in one run last week because we had a show back here, and we probably sang for 8 hours of the 13 hours. You know, so. Wow. You get the nuances when you really practice, I think.
Yeah. You sound great together.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, I want to make sure people know where they could find out more about you. It's Belle of the Fall?
Yeah, Belle of the Fall is if you Google that, it's pretty much us. So you're going to find our website, but belleofthefall.com. Any of the social media, whatever one it is. So Facebook is / Belle of the Fall. Instagram is Belle of the Fall. Twitter is.
And you got Bandcamp too.
Bandcamp is Belle of the Fall. So it's a pretty, you know, it's a singular enough name that we kind of have all the stuff.
Great.
You know.
Yeah. Now, you got any upcoming gigs you want to tell us about?
Well, I don't know when this actually airs, so I mean, we have a gig. We're in Maine tomorrow at Andy's Old Port Pub. We're in Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
Maybe you might want to think in terms of like a week or two out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So depending on when this airs, I guess what's today? The October something?
25th.
We're actually the present time is the 25th. You may be watching this on another day. So we're this week we're at Portsmouth, New Hampshire, at the Press Room, Andy's. We're doing a show back in Torrington, Connecticut, and then after that we're doing the Packing House in Willington, Connecticut. I think it's Willington, right? Is that right?
Sounds right.
And then we're doing a songwriter series, the Old Church Concert Series with Mike Wilcox in I think Rocky Hill. In November. The Packing House is December. Those are really the only 2 dates we have kind of publicly on the books right now because we're about to start thinking about going in and making the next album. So,
Great.
And then the plan is to go back out January. We're doing I think to like Indiana and back, and then in the spring we'll hopefully have the new album out and we'll do as many states as we can. I think we did 22 on this tour for this album, so we'll try to up that for the next album.
Well, great. Well, I know you have a couple more songs to do, and I'm so glad you could come today.
Yeah, thanks for having us. So we've just been told that this at 151 shows deep, this is the first time there's been an upright bass. So that's very exciting for us. I feel like we're setting trends and landmarks as we go.
There was moonlight on the mountain. The valley was askew, but the rising waters led us through. Just as we arrived, desperation grew. They had nothing the sins of forgotten you. When we had nothing left to lose. When we had nothing left to lose.
Right? I already announced it, so.
We're good?
Are we good? This is called Diamonds in the Rough.
Our cries are what make us human. Our tears are what make you, you, and make me, me. We'll bend and we'll break. It doesn't mean we're broken, just diamonds in the rough. Open your eyes a little wider. Open your mind a little broader. Open your heart to see the beauty in every form, every shape, every step forward, every mistake, every tear you may cry, every hello, every goodbye, every imperfection, every frown, every rise up, every fall down. The darkest night still ends with a sunrise. Our pieces might not fit together. Our picture might look incomplete, but your reality is what you choose to see. Look through a brighter lens. Open your eyes a little wider. Open your mind a little broader. Open your heart to see the beauty in every form, every shape, every step forward, every mistake, every tear you may cry, every hello, every goodbye, every imperfection, every frown, every rise up, every fall down. The darkest night still ends with a sunrise. When you're all the way down and it seems everything that's right is wrong, when it all falls apart, find the strength to carry on and open your eyes a little wider. Open your mind a little broader. Open your heart to see the beauty in every form, every shape, every step forward, every mistake, every tear you may cry, every hello, every goodbye, every imperfection, every frown, every rise up, every fall down. The darkest night still ends with a sunrise. The darkest night still ends with a sigh. Right